Regina's a fucking Leo. She doesn't give a shit. Amazing sunnies. I recently broke my Laxolas.
We're about Flossie in our podcast. It is dance planning.
Guys, when I tell you, I'm just really being put through it. So why are you still so upset when you see reminders of it? That was one of the worst moments of my life.
What happened with the guy?
What guy? Which one?
The guy.
I got the Apple headphones. I did not realise how expensive these were. Oh my god. Cheek filler, jaw filler.
I've been journaling today.
I woke up. In the worst mood. I was like, I'm not grateful for anything. I was like, I can't do it.
Good morning. It is 7 AM and I've just woken up. I also just decided that this week's video is gonna be a weekly vlog. I've literally just woken up and decided that I want to film, and that's a really nice feeling because in my recent YouTube video I spoke about how I have felt a little bit iffy about filming, just not loved or actually enjoy being online at the moment, but I actually really want to do this and I'm in a good mood. I had an incredible night's sleep, which I didn't think those words would be coming out my mouth. If you know me, I'm just a terrible sleeper, but I think I got to sleep at about midnight, like exactly midnight, and I've woken up at 7. I did wake up once through the night because I was thirsty, and I brought a big jug of water back to me. This morning I've got a really exciting podcast recording with Anastasia and Saffron for their new podcast. Actually, I don't even know if I can say that. And then afterwards I'm going to Face Gym, guys. You know Face Gym, it's like all over TikTok. It's basically a facial that's supposed to work out all the muscles in your face, so make you look really sculpted. So I'm gonna let you know the tea on that, whether it's worth doing or not. We're gonna have a lovely week together. Slay. The Whitney Houston I'm Every Woman top I got when I was camping in Wales. I'm so chatty for someone who's so tired. Do you want to know something that I do every single morning? Also, I promise I will switch onto my camera soon. I just don't actually really know where it is right now. Grab either like a seltzer tin or I've got some kombucha tins in my fridge and I hold it over my eyes. I've spoken before about how I'm such a puffy-eyed girl and this really helps. I think the shock of it as well kind of helps to wake me up. On the theme of waking up, I think I'm gonna have my first hot coffee. Do you know what, like, you can't say I'm not being fucking for real coming on looking like this. God, I don't know which one to do. At the moment I've got pumpkin spice capsules and coconut ones, caramel ones, and these vanilla ones. I think I'm gonna go for caramel. Very beautiful to me. I really want to learn how to do latte art because that ain't it. Quick transition. I mean, I'm not exactly going to be doing a full beat when I'm going to get a facial after this podcast. It's all going to be taken off. Although I have been to this podcast recording studios before, and I know that a lot of the time podcasts filmed there, you are on camera. So I didn't want to look absolutely busted. But I've actually just made some breakfast. How unlike me. I feel like because I usually wake up so late, or I'm like scrambling, getting ready to like run out the door, I don't have time to make breakfast, and I'm also just not hungry when I wake up. But because I'm a new and improved human being, and I woke up, if I didn't mention, at 7 AM this morning, and I have time to eat it at my kitchen table, not like running around. It's the little things, hey? Eggs, avo, feta, sriracha. Is that a crime? I don't know. It slaps. I'm so pale. I feel like I've completely lost all my holiday tan. I'm gonna finish this and run out the door. I feel like I'm getting really vlog happy. This vlog is probably 10 minutes long already and I haven't even left my house. I am ready and I'm excited, but I feel a little bit sick. I keep getting this thing and I'm not pregnant. Before anyone asks, in actual fact, I'm on my period, so maybe that's why, but I need to sit down. I just get really like this big feeling of nausea and lightheadedness in the morning. I don't know what it is, and ever since my Paris incident, which, oh my god, if you don't know, before I went to Paris, I actually had to go a day late because on my journey to the Eurostar, I threw up on the street, like really badly, and I met a viewer, and that poor girl, that must have been traumatizing for her. If you're watching this, I can only apologize. Thanks for the banana bread and the coffee as well, by the way. But yeah, it just really freaks me out. Like, it really throws me off now every time I feel sick, because I'm scared that's gonna happen again, and it was quite the traumatic ordeal. But anyway, quickly, let me show you my outfit, and then I promise this will be the last clip in my flat for a while. Boring and basic, but it does the job. I actually changed out my Supreme leather jacket for this weekday one. This jacket is like one of my favorite jackets ever. The fit of it is just so perfect. I've got that weekday jacket on, and then just like my basic white weekday tank that I always wear. The scarf from M. Leon d'Or. Is it more embarrassing to pronounce it with the accent, or more embarrassing to just get it wrong and not even try? Some cargos on from Urban, and then these shoes, which I still don't really know the brand of them, but they are from End. And then just my Prada nylon bag. I haven't worn this bag in so long, and I always forget how good of a bag it is. It's so spacious. If you're looking for like a fast designer bag, then this is a really, really great one. Okay, let's go. I'm recording my podcast. I'm doing a podcast with Saf and Anna today. What's the podcast called? Sex Lies and DMs. So I think I'll be a good contribution to this one. I'm out of the podcast recording. It went really well. By the time my hair parting is wild, and by the time that this vlog is up, the podcast will have already been announced. It was so much fun, just such sweet girls, and I think I'm gonna go for dinner with Anna, Saf and Byron tonight, which will be so lovely. I've also just been informed that unfortunately my FaceTime appointment that we were so excited for has been cancelled, so that's been rescheduled to Monday now, which is completely fine. But I'm at a bit of a loose end now. I don't really know what to do with myself, but in a way it's kind of good it was cancelled, because the podcast ran a little bit over time. I feel like it's ingrained into me as a girl to be terrified of white bags. I might go shopping in Central. I mean, I'm in Tower Bridge area right now. Usually I'd go and get a Joe and the Juice, but I'm still feeling a little bit sorry, I feel like I'm being rubbish at vlogging whilst I'm out, but I'm filming like a daily TikTok vlog, so I'm just getting really confused. When I've been into weekday and also Selfridges, I mean, I'm not allowed to film in Selfridges anyway, and I've got some really nice stuff. I'll show you everything when I'm back, but I'm gonna go into H&M Home now because I need some bath mats, and I'm very excited about it. Do you know what? I can only apologise. I've since got home, made myself a really delicious salad actually. I made a beetroot and goat's cheese salad. I'm cooking more because I just, do you know what? I feel like we're all waiting for Deliveroo or Uber Eats to do that thing where they show you how much you've spent. I would just rather not. As I said, I've been filming like a TikTok day in the life vlog, but I feel kind of bad putting it out because obviously I do not go shopping and run baths at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon every single day. I've had a really nice, really nice day today, but if I film me just on a laptop all day, people would say I'm boring. So I don't really think there's a lot of winning with the internet at the moment. But yeah, as I said, I'm going to have a bath, a nice big bubble bath, and I want to light some candles, but I cannot find me bloody matches for the life of me. And because I got such long nails, I kind of have to use matches because I had a traumatic experience once where I literally set fire to one. Sorry. Guys, I dismantled the face mask that's on my face so I could drink my sleepy tea. That is horrific. I didn't carry on my story. I feel like you can tell I'm really running around in these clips. Basically, I set fire to an acrylic once. I don't think I need to expand on that. It was like as traumatic as it sounds. I lit a candle this morning. I don't understand how I could have lost them. I've got like some weird filler TikTok playing out. It's like cheek filler, jaw filler. I'm sorry. At 4 o'clock in the afternoon, is there any need? Absolutely. I have got some things that I need to show you. First off, it's time that we talk about Casetify. This phone case has been absolutely massacred with stickers by my friends, but I have 1,000,001 other ones to show you that have not been massacred. And it's also exciting to talk about because obviously Apple have released a new iPhone, the iPhone 14, which there's not a lot going on up here because I bought this phone just before that iPhone release. You guys know I am a loyal Casetify customer. In fact, like, I've got a whole entire box and so many around my flat. I give them away as gifts all the time because so many of them are customizable. You can get like someone's name on it, makes a perfect gift. They've got so many different designs, plain ones, like perfect present for a dad. This is like a panogram one, which I'm pretty sure is a photography thing. Is it a photography thing or a paint thing? You're asking the wrong guy. But that's like giving me energy, you know, photographer. I don't know, you tell me. Something really cool as well about Casetify is they're actually making all of the new iPhone 14 Crush phone cases, which means they're made out of 65% recycled materials, and they have this really unique sort of speckled design around the edge of the case, so around this bit, and that is from like all the crushed up old phone cases that have been like repurposed to make the phone case. I think that's so cool. They've got so many different protection levels. This case is an impact case, and then the ones with the bumpers around the side, like you can see it here, are the ultra impact cases. I, hand on my heart, family's life, have never ever had a phone screen smash whilst I've had a Casetify case on it, and I was going to throw this against my wall, but I don't think my landlord would be happy about that. I can lob this around to no end, and I've never ever had any damage to the screen. The impact cases, so these cases, which I think these are probably some of my favorites because they are so sleek. These offer a 6.6 foot drop protection, but if you are a really clumsy gal, or you know a really clumsy gal, these are a whopping 9.8 foot drop protection, the ones with the extra bumpers, the ultra impact cases. I'm gonna have all the links down below as well as information on screen here, including discount codes, etc., where you can go and shop Casetify. They don't just do phone protection, they do like laptop, AirPods, all that good stuff, and I promise you, you are guaranteed to find a case you like. Thank you so much to Casetify for working with me on this part of the video, and time to show you my other stuff. First place I went to was Weekday, and I'm obsessed with the bits that I got. I got this gorgeous green jumper, which I actually wore out to dinner. You guys will have seen it on. I've also got an Instagram pic up in this. This is something like I would just never usually think to pick up something like this, and I don't know why. I wore it with a green skirt and black knee-high boots, and it's just so soft and cozy. I also think with a big pair of cargos. I have reached a conclusion, I don't like tight clothes. Well, I like tight clothes, but I just feel more comfy in baggy clothes. I mean, I think everyone does, but then also from Weekday, I got these amazing sunnies. I recently broke my Luxolas. I stood on them, and I think these give a really similar vibe. I like the way they're silver. I feel like metallics and stuff are really popular right now, and they go with, boom, god, it just went boom. I got the Apple headphones. I did not realize how expensive these were. I thought that these would be like the normal Apple prices. They were nearly 600 quid. I'm looking at getting a mortgage next year, but not with these spending habits, I'm not. I also picked up a couple bath mats, but they are down by both my bath and my shower right now. I got those from H&M Home. I mean, I don't really think you need to see the ones plain black and one's plain white, which I thought going for the black bath mat was going to be more cleaning savvy of me, but it actually just shows up like so much fluff. Bit of a nightmare to keep clean. I also bought some lamps the other day, and they really set my soul on fire. I haven't had bedside tables or lamps because I just haven't known what's going to look good next to my bedside table, and I don't know why I was overcomplicating it for myself so much. I was literally looking at the most expensive lamps ever, and then just doing my like weekly shop because I cook now. By cooking, I mean I cut lettuce leaves and put goat's cheese in it. And there's a Habitat in that Sainsbury's, and I just got these from Habitat, and I think they look fucking great. I'm excited to get into bed every night. My sleeping has been better because I feel like I'm able to lie in bed and sort of unwind in dim light. Like I used to just lie here in either pitch black or like overhead spotlights. It was not good. I also picked up a couple of photo frames because I've got like 1,000,001 photo booth pictures from Shoreditch House. I feel like Shoreditch House, if you're watching, let me be a member please for the 80th time. And I wanted to put them in here and like have them on my bedside tables next to my candles. I've also been buying loads of candles, guys. I have kind of turned my life around. I love lying in with under eye patches and candles and dim lit room with my squishmallows, journaling, putting photos into frames, and putting my feet onto soft brand new bath mats. I'm wearing knitted green jumpers. It's a slay era. I'd recommend you try it out too. And something devastating, like something quite honestly devastating, which I still haven't dealt with because clearly I just ran away from all of my problems. So much mess on this floor. I need to get my life together. I'm going to Manchester tomorrow, so I need to go and figure this out before. Do you know what? I might even try and run in Central today. I've already been out, so I don't particularly. This is something we don't have to talk about. I have a pair of Bapesters and I love them. I got them in like a sort of pastel summery colour, and there was a pair that I also really wanted at the time I was looking at those, and I'm pretty sure they just didn't have them in my size. I can't remember why I didn't buy them. But I went into Selfridges obviously the other day and went to go and pick them up, and the guy was like, oh, the only size 8 they have, because yes, I have to buy them in a size 8. What is that about? I'm a size 7, which is big as it is, but I swear these shoes are teeny tiny. The only size 8 they had, one of them was a display pair, and he was like, oh, it's like non-refundable because they're a display pair, but we'll give you like 20% off or whatever. So I was like, yeah, fine, like, because I'm a fucking idiot. So I pick them up and I go home, go to put them on. Can you see that? The blue on both of those shoes is a completely different colour. This is purple, lilac. So obviously this is the pair that have been out on display. Just the colour has faded. I don't know if it's going to pick up. I was warned that they were non-refundable and I should have asked him to open the box. It's completely my fault. I'm reliving the sadness all over again. So I'm going to put them back in the box and make a friend come with me to Selfridges and even just like ask, I just want a new shoe. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to give them back. Like, I just want another shoe. So bit of a tongue twister. I just want another shoe, so hopefully I will resolve that. So that was everything I got. I don't really know what I'm going to do for the rest of the night. I think I'm going to have a chill night in. October is never my month, I feel. It's never my month. Guys, when I tell you I'm just really being put through it. No, do you know what? Yeah, that's fine. It's honestly, you look great. You're doing something and you're doing it and you look really great doing it. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. She does what she wants. Okay, I get it. Let me think. I guess it's my turn. That is not the word. These boots, man, you need them. My legs have never looked more ballahaded in my life. I'm dressed and I'm going out to dinner. I'm going out to dinner with Josh, Anastasia and Byron. It will be so nice. We're gonna meet at Selfridges and I'm running 5 minutes late, of course. I had the most incredible sensational nap. Honestly, like today, if I could relive any day of my life again, I think it would be today. I packed my lip balm as well because these weather conditions are really taking it out on my lips. I'm gonna wear my new headphones in the Uber, but I am terrified. Something that gives me so much anxiety, that is not anxiety, I'm being dramatic, is if people can hear my headphones, because if I like a song, you best believe it is on repeat for a week. And there's a song I've been listening to on repeat, and I remember vividly one time like being on the bus on the way back from college and one of my friends was like, do you want to listen to that song? And at the time, that is horrendous. That was one of the worst moments of my life. Arancini's, they do the zucchini fries. If there's zucchini fries on any menu, I have to get them. We've come to a restaurant that's actually in Selfridges called Raspberry Fly. I can't remember if it was this one or another one, so I know they've got a couple in here. I actually had a meeting in here before, but the menu looks so good. It's very like Harry's Ivy sort of menu. Okay, so a conversation that needs to be had. Obviously, I am doing a weekly vlog, and I recently said that I'm going sober. However, I did not say fully sober, just drinking a little bit more intuitively. And these are 2 very intuitive drinks. I'm only out for dinner. I'm not going out afterwards, so I'm not going to ruin my life. I just wanted to stop binge drinking. Are you not going out afterwards? Oh, absolutely not. I think I'm out tomorrow night, so we'll save it for then. I've got some salmon tacos. You whore, get your little grubby fingers. Yeah, I'm sure they are. And some zucchini fries. Get out. Get out. Yeah. Do you know what? I would love to try that. I've never tried zucchini before. Yeah, I'm sure you all would. Can
I try one?
No. I'm just well, don't slag it off if you're gonna eat it. God, I'm causing a scene. They're the best zucchini fries.
Like tissue roll.
Well, do you know what? You look like tissue rolled up.
I might order some.
Do you want to try some stuff? Zucchini fries. Do you like them?
Yeah, I like them. I don't love them.
Oh my god, I have to. They're like my cult staple.
I don't love the, I'd rather have normal fries.
Oh yeah. Good afternoon everyone, it's the next day. It is 1 PM and I'm doing another podcast recording today. I haven't filmed anything all morning because I haven't really done too much. I've just got on with some like a couple worky bits, but really nothing to sing and dance about. I did paint my toenails though, and I would put that on the internet, but I think you've got to pay for that one. I feel exhausted, so tired. I think it's my period. I just have absolutely zero energy. I've made myself a big salad. I've had 2 coffees today, so I can't figure out why or like what the reasoning is, so I am just gonna put this one on my period. I've done a little bit of makeup, but I'm actually going out to an event tonight. God, I can't sugarcoat this. I feel so unwell. I'm going to an event tonight, so I'm probably gonna come home, take this off and redo it because I mean, look at me. I'm not looking at my bed. I also have a toothpaste all around my mouth. Danny's podcast should be really fun. I feel very honoured to be invited onto this one, but also very nervous, as I said. Like, I am not, you know, a fashion person. I think he knows that, you know, he knows me, so I just, imposter syndrome. I've got some clothes in the tumble dryer. I want to wear my new shoes that I got yesterday. Oh my god, I still haven't shown you what I bought. I will show you everything that I got when I'm back home, because I just feel like my energy is shit right now, so I don't even know why I'm vlogging. I feel like I'm being really negative. I'm gonna stop this clip because no one's gonna enjoy this. I just got done filming the podcast. Hey, how y'all doing? And I didn't film any of it because if you want to listen to it or watch it, then you're gonna have to go over to Dansplaining to see that stuff. Yeah, it was really fun. We spoke about loads of stuff, like, oh sorry.
Hey! Nice recording. There we go, Matthew Brown.
Oh, what are we?
And then we have... God, I couldn't do this vlogging myself.
Go on, use it. Talk us through what's just happened. Go on.
We've just had Flossie on our podcast, Dansplaining.
Go follow it and like it and comment and just download it and listen to it.
Yeah, we have
Otherwise, we're not going to give her a vlog camera back or her headphones back.
Exactly. We have a podcast called Dansplaining. Flossie has just come on this with us. Fucking, why are you at? Why is this all here?
Come on, you can do it. You got faith.
Go on then.
Your friend Magnus does this.
Wait, do it as if it's just going to be again. We are here. We're at a studio in Hackney Downs. We have just had the lovely Flossie on our podcast.
Come with me.
We've had Flossie on our podcast. It is Dansplaining, at Dansplaining Pod on everything, all socials. Give it a follow on Spotify, download it. Even if you don't listen to it, give it a download. Do all of them, not just Flossie's episode. It's been a great one though. First one with video as well. Check it out. We're very sweaty.
Good morning everyone. I took a few days off filming because my anxiety got really bad, and to be honest I didn't really feel like I had anything of value to add or film or do, but I'm back to it. It's Monday today and I have that face gym appointment that had to be rescheduled, but I've had a coffee and I've made my bed and I've washed my face and put some serum on. I'm about to chuck some cargos on and a vest top. Top tip actually, if you're going for a facial, wear a vest top because then you only have to pull the straps down rather than like fully undress yourself, because they usually want your chest to be out too. I'm feeling good, really optimistic and great. I didn't drink at all over the weekend. I just had a nice movie night in with my friend Josh. We do movie nights all the time and they're genuinely like some of my favorite nights ever. We just have such a giggle together. It's really great. It's okay to have a blip. I'm actually currently doing some work, obviously it's not paid work, with a charity, like an anxiety charity at the moment, so taking my own advice and taking mornings slowly and not putting pressure on myself or feeling like a failure for having a few anxious days. I'm gonna give you guys a haul of those things that I bought because I know I still haven't, and there's some really delicious pieces, although one of them went a little bit tits up. But happy Monday everyone. If you know me, you'll know that I never do this. And I feel like I'm on the edge of a migraine. But I had my face gym facial. It was incredible. Tell me, do I look like I've had a face full of Botox? I thoroughly enjoyed, and I really would recommend to a friend. I've got all ready because I'm going to a Jimmy Choo event, but I'm going along to that with Jacob and it begins at 6, so I probably need to leave here in about 10 minutes. I've got ready just in the nick of time, but I've actually been dressed by a super lovely designer. I'll leave all the info on screen here. Sorry if you can hear Rachel Leary in the background. I did have to play around a bit because this top was not accommodating the boobs, unfortunately. I say this all the time that they've come out of nowhere, but I think they're actually just here to stay. So I've paired it with like a white top underneath, and then this really cool little skirt. It's got like drawstrings on the side. I bought some white boots because I feel like it helps tie in the white of the top, and then this jacket, which is from, where's it from? This is the event that I had a panic attack over the other night. Basic Pleasure Mode.
It's really great. Once again, sorry I didn't go to your event. I'm a little bit in here at the moment. I'll probably just bring my phone to vlog on for the night. It's just like one less thing for me to carry around. And this, plus the anal beads, is a little chunky monkey. But yeah, I'm excited. What a lovely Monday.
I'm in Hyde Park and I've been a big spot on my head. I've been journaling today and I got a nice coffee, which was really nice, and I sat down with that at the spot like around the Diana fountain, and I've been on FaceTime to Freya all day. Just had an anxious day and a not very nice night. I'll talk about it later. But I feel good for getting outside. I was supposed to be at an event tonight, but I've cancelled because I don't really have it in me to go. But I think I'm gonna get some stuff to make some dinner. It's just been a weird week. And I feel like when I get anxious, when I get like really irrationally anxious like this, something bad happens. But then because I connotate it to that, having the anxiety scares me because I feel like something bad is going to happen, or I feel like it's my fault when something goes wrong. But yeah, I'm gonna head back now. I've literally been out for hours just strolling around. I'm like laying across a bench. I'm sorry, like this vlog has been shit, but I guess it's some honesty. Seasonal depression slay. I have a little moustache that needs to go.
So guys, I'm just having the mare of all mares and the day of all days. So I'm gonna eat some food. It's 2 o'clock. Me and Freya have been on FaceTime all day whilst both our lives sort of crumble together. I'm making a salad. I've chopped up some feta, some, I don't know, I got some lettuce from M&S, so this better rock my world because it bloody rocked my bank account.
You know Queen M&S is just the league of all beef of supermarkets.
Do you prefer M&S or Waitrose?
Oh, M&S.
Me too.
I think Tesco can be just as good as Waitrose.
Oh yeah, I think Tesco's better than Waitrose. Sometimes I've had stuff from Waitrose and I'm like, this is yucky.
You know what though? Do you know what I really don't rate? Sainsbury's.
Put some respect on Say No's name. Guys, retrograde isn't over. I don't give a fuck what anyone's saying. My life has been going from bad to worse. You know when people say, oh, it can't get much worse? It did.
I think it can always get worse. You just got to choose to make it better.
I'm in the era of my life where I'm ready to run away and hibernate with a beautiful man and a dog, but I must source that beautiful man first. Extra points if he's financially stable.
Yeah, I've decided that I'm not going to do affirmations every day. I'm going to do them every week.
Yeah.
And I can be, for my gratitude, I can think of a week's worth of stuff to be grateful for. Because I woke up this morning and I literally thought, what the fuck am I going to say I'm grateful for? I woke up. In the worst mood. I was like, I'm not grateful for anything. I was like, I can't do it. Are you still filming?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? Do I stop?
Well, we were in the middle of a conversation before and we just never finished the conversation.
What was the conversation? About piss?
About, what happened with, the guy.
What guy? Which one?
The guy who, you know.
When?
Were telling me about
What?
the situation. We'll talk about it.
What, yesterday? Yesterday?
But we never finished the conversation.
Well, he's just MIA.
Tell me something about what happened that day. She said that, well, I'm not saying it.
Catch you in a bit, girls. This is the current state of like my flat. It's just messy. Ew, underwear. Just mess that needs to be tidied away. And I know that this room, oh my god, like just shits and shoes and like things that needs dusting. And this is a problem with having all black furniture. I literally could have cleaned this a week ago and you wouldn't know. This bathroom, like towel on the floor, it's just not giving this new era of life I'm trying to go into. I'm gonna listen to Claro and give you a cleaning transition. 3, 2, 1. If you can hear that, that is the delicious sound of bath water running. And my bedroom is clean and tidy. Well, like semi. I mean, I'm getting into bed, so obviously I'm not gonna make my bed. I also put my pictures in my picture frames that I showed you earlier, and I love it. I love that I'm gonna wake up seeing those every morning. I've neatened up both bathrooms a little bit. I've also like, I'm gonna cover my underwear that's about to go in the wash. I also have, it's an organized chaos, okay? That's all washing. This is a face mask that I'm gonna use after my bath, I think. I might even put one on before. I've also like neatened up my kitchen, living room a bit, and as I said, I'm running a bubble bath. I've been loving this Sunday Rain bubble bath recently. These are also the body sprays that I got sent that are really delicious. Whilst my bath runs, I just want to talk. I feel like I'm the CEO of talking. I look so blotchy. It's not about that though. Obviously I've sort of spoken about like how I felt so anxious recently. I kind of spoke about it on my spam TikTok a bit, but obviously last year was like, this time last year was sort of like the start of me getting into like a really down place, and I've been struggling a lot with the sort of connotations of this time of year, like things like Halloween. I remember last Halloween and not being happy last Halloween, and even Christmas. I remember last Christmas and not being happy last Christmas. And it feels like everything is kind of a reminder in a way, and then I'll sort of beat myself up about that because I'll be like, why are you not over it? I thought you were over it. I guess it's not even about being over it, because I do think I am over that sad part of my life, but I'm just annoyed because it's like you've done all the work to get out of that space, so why are you still so upset when you see reminders of it? But it doesn't like discredit how I feel now, and it doesn't like discredit the work I've done. I'm just frustrated at the moment, and I think my anxiety is because I'm just constantly scared that I'm gonna like see something that will remind me. It's literally, it feels like a trigger, like, you know, even listening to the same music or going on walks in certain places that I went on walks on, but I can't like live my life like that. But I think I've kind of, I mean, I've only had a week of it, it's, you know, just been a lot, and there's, yeah, I don't know, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm also like, been in my head, I'm like, if you just got some huge victim complex here and you just can't let this go, because I think what, like, any time I look back to when I was sad, I just think, God, like, you just didn't deserve that. It's weird. I don't know, it's weird. Like, I've never had this before. It kind of, it's just odd. It's odd, but I'm not like crying because I'm sad. I don't know. I just don't know how to talk about this, but I do want to talk about it. And I've also been like, God, if obviously people have heard enough. People have heard enough about your brain not always working the best, but just because I'm happy now doesn't mean that I'm not gonna get sad about what happened. Not what happened. It's not, I'm not getting sad about what happened. And it wasn't even like a penultimate thing that happened. It was just the depression, you know? I'm sad that I got depressed. Like, I'm fucking sad that happened, and that took away so much. And I'm just really I guess moving forward I'm gonna have to like focus on creating new memories in those places with new people. Like I've gone into this year with so many new like wonderful people, and it's not gonna happen again. And I just need to get that out of my head, because also when I get anxious I like think, I just have this feeling that something bad's gonna happen, and then I'm probably manifesting something bad to happen in my life, and it does, and I'm like, it's all my fault because I was anxious, or like I attracted this, or all this stuff. And it's just not. I'm just in my head at the moment. I think I'm just in my head and I need to snap out of it, but I also don't want to oppress this, you know, if it needs to be revisited. Like, it's a whole new thing in itself, this like what I'm feeling right now, the anxiety. It's not a sadness, it's an anxiety, you know, and a God, that was a really horrible time, and I'm seeing a lot of things that are reminding me of it, and I wish I didn't have to see them, but this is something I have to live with now, and I can't put a time frame on it. And just because, I don't know, I just wasn't expecting this, I guess. I wasn't like expecting to feel like this. I thought I was just done, and it's just a bit frustrating that maybe I'm not, and I also can't put a time constraint on this anxiety period. But I do feel lucky in that like I kind of have all the knowledge that got me through that time to use now. I have been going on my walks and cooking and having nights in and burning my candles and FaceTiming my friends and seeing my friends. Obviously I'm off to see my friends, and drinking less and having baths and little things like that. I don't want anyone to worry about me. I just more so, do you know what? I'm going to read out some of the comments that you guys left on that TikTok that I posted, because you guys are honestly so incredible. Like, you really are. Oh, hello. You really are, and you really make me feel so not weird, I think. And I think it's nice we can do that with each other. I just don't, I need to stop panicking. Like, this is live footage of like my anxious brain cognitives working. I'm so hesitant to talk about it because I just feel like I don't want to be perceived as my problems, or like my problems in my brain, because I'm flossy. It's just something that happens sometimes, but it happens with everyone, which is why I talk about it and want to normalize it. And like, if I hadn't seen other people talking about this, if I hadn't posted that TikTok, I probably would have continued to feel like I'm going insane, and now I don't feel like I'm going insane. So
Hey girl.
I'm gonna read out some of the comments. You're not alone in this, girl. Life ebbs and flows naturally. There's highs and lows, and accepting that was my first step to feeling okay with winter. Purposely trying to resonate seasons or places with new positive memories, new people, and a different mindset really helps me. It's not replacing the past, but allows me to take control, rebuilding what I associate with that time of year instead of fearing it. End of tweet. Someone said, babe, I feel you. I went through something a couple of years ago that was horrific around this time, and I always kind of dread seeing pics/memories, as I know how I felt in it and a reflection of how it really was. Being open and accepting where you are now is key. I've followed you for ages. I've seen you come through the other side. It's remembering that you're in a different space now. Be kind to yourself, allow reflection and things that you know help you. Getting plans booked in, so it's something to look forward to, and keeping busy helps me. That definitely really helps me too, I think. Someone sort of referred to it as like an anniversary, and I guess in a way it kind of is, but there are also so many anniversaries of wonderful things that happened before last year. So, you know, trying to focus on those. I've been so open and so honest, and in showing like and talking about last year, like how bad it was, that I feel incredibly dishonest to not talk about kind of the repercussions and the aftermath of it, because I was not expecting this bit. Like, I thought I was done. I was like, woohoo, bra off, swinging it around in a circle. I can do whatever I want, and all my friends are great, and my life is great, and I feel wonderful and amazing and so happy, but right now I'm a little bit anxious. And it's not terrible, it's really not terrible, it's very manageable, but I do, and it's hit me in the face this week, so I've been lenient and easy, and I was really hesitant to upload this vlog, but maybe even if it is just the key, this is like the key messaging of it. Not even every YouTube video has to have a messaging, but I'm gonna go have my bath. I'm sorry if you didn't care about this. Well, would you look at that? Something about this bath though, the bubble ratio is just not it. All the bubbles cluster in the middle. I don't know whether to start running bars from the shower head. Like maybe the impact is gonna blow more bubbles. If you are a bubble bath connoisseur, help me out. I do like the washy thing with my hands when the bubble bath first goes in and everything. Also, I just want to quickly talk about these two products that I've been using recently. I picked these up in Selfridges. My ex-boyfriend used to have them and I used to steal it from him all the time because it's so incredible. If you're like me and you sort of like suffer, that's so dramatic, you get texture on your skin, like little, just like under the skin bumps. This helps so much. I think anything like, I also used this for a while, but I do kind of think this is slightly better. It's just so great. I use both of these, but sometimes that's a little bit too harsh, but I do use this very often. I'd say probably like 4 nights a week. It just works with my skin well. I feel like my skin can actually handle quite a lot. I'm gonna put this on tonight, but then as I said earlier, I've got a sheet mask. I picked this up in Sainsbury's and I always feel really great when I actually go out of the house deliberately to buy something. 3, 2, 1. Who wants a kiss? This isn't giving Zoella like 2016 night routine. Stan, big cinematography slay. It's one of those words that rapidly needs to be like exercised out of my vocabulary. It started with babe and then we've also moved on to Ennet, which I'm really not chuffed about either. Those words you start saying ironically and then before you know it, you've just held a conversation with someone for 2 minutes and icked yourself. I'm gonna get into bed. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to get out of bed again to take this sheet mask off. And I didn't put eyelash serum on. Right, I'm gonna go do that and then I'm gonna crack on editing my video. Look at that. That really is nighttime, bedtime routine call. All the squishos. Look at little Ava. She, you know, she doesn't smile a lot. This one, Regina, on the other hand, she's like a happy girl. She's a happy-go-lucky girl. Ava is a Cancer moon, like her mum. Regina's a fucking Leo. She doesn't give a shit. I love you all so much and I'm just so grateful and blessed and red and blotchy from scrubbing my tan off. I love that we can just love and support each other and I'm wishing you all the happiness and wonderful things in the world and I hope you're having a lovely autumn. Please start conversations down below. It's honestly my favorite thing in the world when you guys, we just all help each other out. I really think we do. It's one big happy family. I love you all so much and I'm sending kisses and love and hugs and happiness and wonderful weather and loads of nice autumn things, and I wish you could smell these pumpkin candles with me. If you're sad, go buy a candle. It really does help. I love you all so much. Bye. I'll just flick some water off.